Hey, yo, it's Sunday morning. What's good, y'all? It's your boy, that motherfucker Steve. You watching EmceeTV The Podcast, coming at you live today from EmceeTV Studios in Des Moines, Iowa. As always with me, my bro.
This your boy Big Ray West B-I-double-G representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast, and they know.
Hey. What's happening, bro? How you feeling this morning?
You know, I feel like I partied with Rick James, you know.
Oh,
Nah, man, that's exaggeration, but I was up late, man. We was in the studio all night, you know what I'm saying, making shit happen. So it was good times, but I'm just now waking up, moving around, you know, about to get ready for NFL Sunday.
I love it. I love it. That's dope. I'm blasting out the link here to a few people while we're chatting so we could get some friends up in here to holler with us. Man, my kid was in town this weekend, so that was nice. She came back down from college, got to see her and kick it a little bit. Um, yeah, just work was slow. There was a lot of homecomings and basketball game, or I'm sorry, football games and things going on over the weekend. So there wasn't a ton of people that were out moving around. So work was slow. So that kind of sucked, but those things happen. Uh, Aside from that, you know what I mean? Just been out here moving and grooving. We got some new artwork coming. Matter of fact, I should bring those in. We could talk about them a little bit. I just hit up the homie Kyler Tobias and he just hit me back. So shout out Kyler Tobias and yeah.
That folk talking about.
He just said, Steve, what's up? So that's as far as we made it.
That's as far as we've made it.
Yeah, it was a
Hey,
quick.
Kyler, fool, what's up with that album, homie? We waiting, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to feed us, man. We need some new music.
That would be beautiful, man. I got a lot of love for that dude. He's talented. He gets in his own head and gets in his own way about the music, and I think he needs to push through that. I used to do that a lot. You know what I mean? I don't know if you notice. I'm sure you have, because I fill up your inbox with all of these little snippets I've been recording lately. But I've been getting in my own way for the last handful of years with getting back on the mic and messing with it, and so
Hey, but the longer you've been getting in your own way, the better you've been becoming.
that's true.
So it
That's
could be
true.
a
I,
double-edged sword.
I've been studying the game a lot and trying to make sure that when I come correct, I do come correct.
Yeah, yeah, I
So,
can dig that. I can dig that. So you heard it, Kyler, man. We need the new music, man. Hey,
amen.
put the pen to the pad, man. Give us some material.
I sent him a couple beats, so I'm hoping that it happens.
And while I'm
Uh,
at it, calling rappers out, local rappers, man. Krazy
get him.
Baby, Krazy Baby. You know what I'm saying? One of the dopest rhymers in Des Moines. You know what I'm sizzling? Where's the album? You know what I'm saying? You need to get to work. You know what I'm saying? You need to feed the fan base. You know, everybody wants to hear a Krazy Baby album. You know, shit,
I'm
I would
trying to.
like to hear that.
I'm trying to get it. I got a dope track with Marv One. I'd like to get him on.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. So shout out to Krazy Baby. Let's make it happen. Who else? KO, Corleone, D Carlone's son. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
okay. I didn't even know he
Hey,
rapped. That's what's up.
hey, that boy fire as a motherfucker. Where the album at though? We need an album. You know what I'm saying? So the homie KO, man, let's get it together, family. You're ultra talented, man. Let's feed the fan base, man.
Most definitely. Shout out to CP. He's up in here. He said, "What's good, fellas? Had a great session last night at Big Ray West's."
Well, let's talk about it, CP. We did have a session last night. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time. Shout out the Golden Voice, Corey Perez. Shout out Straight Vodka Entertainment, Tremaine Geist. You know, making the beats for us. Shout out my bro T Bear. You know, shout out Frank Mankloke and shout out D Man. You know, we was in GFG Studios making shit happen.
That's deep. That's deep, bro. That's a lot of talent in one room. You know what I'm saying? That's a
Yeah, man.
Yeah. CP said we need all of them on some tracks. Hell yeah. That'd be a real extra fresh joint. We got a lot of people up in here with us. Shout out everybody watching. Um, yeah, that's ultra exciting. So okay, so lay that down for me a little bit. So you guys all get together, and you got in this instance it was Tremaine, and he's Tremaine from Straight Vodka. He just starts kind of cooking up a beat. He's like, I'm gonna add some hi hats, and is everybody kind of chiming in like, ooh, I like that
So
snare, I don't like that snare, or
the process to make it to speed it, I feel like if we went that route, it would last all night. So
okay,
he has beats already on deck. Okay, so the first time he got a large catalog of instrumentals, and all the MCs are here, and he just starts playing beats, and then once when it's the vibe. Everybody knows when it's the one. So
okay,
it could go like that, or last night we did it to save even more time. We had beats already cooked up, and we had pre hooks. So CP
oh,
added hooks on some of these beats already. So at this point, we're just listening to fire ass hooks, and we're choosing a record, and that's a good way too. It saves a lot of time. You could probably get more done. But I like it cooking up all the way organically too, like nothing's pre-planned. Like everybody writes on the spot. So both ways are dope though. But yeah.
that's exciting, bro. That's old school essentially. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
people don't really do that anymore. I mean, to my knowledge, you know what I mean. Most of the time, it's over the internet. Nobody's in a room together writing. Um, and
Yes.
and you know what I mean. It's I laced my verse. The hook is on it. I emailed it to you. You get it back to me in a couple days, a week, whatever the schedule is. You know what I mean. And
Yeah.
then I send it to the engineer. We get to finessing, and a couple days later we got a song or whatever, weeks.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the homegirl Ari Love said it good. I seen her posted on Facebook or something. Maybe it was a Facebook post, but there was a little piece in there that said something about like artists that, like, if I'm coming up with the hook and I'm writing my verse and I came up with the direction, I wrote the hook and wrote my verse and sent it to you, like that's my song. Like, how are you getting any credit? You know what I'm saying? You're going to write a verse for it, yeah. But then at the end of the day, you want me to split it 50-50 and shit. Like we didn't come up with nothing together type shit. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that it is kind of a different vibe on that one, I guess. Yeah,
Because back in the, like you were saying, back in the day, everybody would come to the studio together. So collectively, we came up with this shit together. So everybody gets credit. But nowadays, it's like shit. I write a record and I just leave my verse blank, and then I send it to you. You send it back to me, and then I give you half of the credit for everything I just came up with.
right. Yeah, well, and okay, so let's look at this from two different ways. Obviously, people can work with people that they wouldn't normally have the opportunity to work with by doing it this new format, by doing it over the internet and sending files off.
That is
Um,
the benefits.
but do we think that the pros outweigh the cons, or do you think we've lost a lot of harmony in terms of what we're vibing off of, and you sometimes the verses aren't as cohesive, right? Like I wrote my verse and the hook, and then all of a sudden somebody slides through and they drop what they think that means instead of us kind of organically coming up with that together. And so then it kind of feels like, oh damn, like all of a sudden I got this dope ass verse from plug in the top tier artist, or you know what I mean, somebody that you maybe had to pay a couple dollars to or whatever, and you're like, ah shit, he didn't really go the direction I was hoping. You know what I mean? I mean, you probably still got a
Yeah.
dope ass verse, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's a I don't know if
There's hella pros and there's hella cons. I think the list is equal. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the AI argument. There's hella pros, there's hella cons. You know what I'm saying? It can hurt you bad, but it can make everybody's life real simple and easy. And as humans, man, we're slaves to convenience, and that dumbs down everything ultimately, in my opinion.
big facts, big facts. I would agree. I would agree. I think that well, and hopefully this speeds up the not necessarily the process, but it helps facilitate the process. You know what I mean? Like as people can connect together, maybe they vibe off each other a little bit. You and I both had talked off air earlier this week about RJ Payne and everything that he's doing,
Yeah.
and it's ultra impressive to see somebody like him. I was familiar with him off of the work that he did with Method Man and some of the people on various projects. But I hadn't really dug into his solo catalog. And I tell you what, the stuff I was hearing, bro, is top tier. And he's one of my favorite rappers right now. Like the bars, the punchlines, the content, the direction he's going. I was like, I love that he did the Dead Prez theme where he had his face all painted up like the bank robbers in Dead Prez and shit. The
Yeah.
movie.
I'm not that deep in. I haven't got that deep in, but that Dr. Dre cosign, you know what I'm saying, definitely got me interested.
That's massive. That's massive. And just the way he worked. What was that? Forgot about? Was it Forgot About Dre? Still Dre, whatever beat he used. Man, shout out RJ Payne because he intertwined Snoop Dogg in there and really just had it looking extra, had it sounding extra dope. You know what I mean? That's all I could say.
Yeah, to be able to rap, just be rapping, you know, drop records and shit, and then get somebody on somebody like Dr. Dre to come out and publicly say, "Damn, I haven't heard nobody rapping that good in a long time." Like, nigga, that's crazy. Like,
that's a award.
It should instantaneously make you want to be like, who the fuck is this guy and what does he sound like? What is Dre here that I don't have?
Right. Everybody needs to take a long look in the motherfucking mirror and figure out what are they doing wrong? What has he brought to the table that you don't have?
Nigga, we should all be digesting RJ Payne's entire catalog instantaneously.
Amen.
Like, what does Dr. Dre see that we haven't been seeing?
I was trying to figure out. So, okay, you said you don't know much about him. I don't either. If you've heard some of his stuff, I think, right? A song or two.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Where would you say he's from? Because that's what I was trying to figure it out. He's got kind of an East Coast vibe, but I don't necessarily know if he's from the East Coast.
Man, I don't know. Don't get me capping, fam.
I was all right. I just typed it in. I was going to try and figure it out or ask before. Okay, so he is from New York.
Okay.
Formerly known as Rain Man. This is on Google's page. I think they pull from Wikipedia, maybe. Looks like there's 4 different references cited here.
That boy Test One and Tremaine probably know all about him.
Right. It says RJ Payne, formerly known as Rain Man, is a New York-based rapper and battle rap legend. He's known for his passionate delivery and distinct lyrical style, which reflects his own experiences and struggles. Payne's career took off after he was selected as a finalist on Making the Band 2. Oh, I didn't realize he was on that. And won MTV's MC Battle, earning him a deal with Def Jam Records. However, the deal fell through due to unexpected events. Damn.
Told you Tremaine knew about him, bro.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the YouTube page here. I didn't jump back over.
You good.
Oh, yep. He said Rain Man. Yep. He's already all up in there.
Oh, you mean the one off the MTV Battle? I remember watching that. Of course you do, Tremaine.
I love it. That's awesome. We got the right people in the room tonight.
You're damn right. But man, let me switch gears real quick, dog.
Yeah.
Man, what's that?
Oh shit! Is that a Field of Dreamers?
What is that? Uh-oh. You know.
Oh, we got 2. We got 2.
We actually have 99.
All right. They're for sale, available, and you can get yours just by dialing 1-800.
Yeah.
A Field of Dreamers.
Fuck that, boy. We're taking it old school. 1-900 EmceeTV. Hello.
Oh, shit. Collect calls will not be accepted.
Have your fucking paper together.
You know what I'm saying? PayPal and Cash App only, folks.
Yeah. Field of Dreamers is here. Go ahead.
Hell yeah. No, I'm ultra excited. This is the first joint Ray and I did together, but this is not gonna be the last. Okay, so this is my first seeing of, bro. That looks crispy. I think we did it all right this time. That looks dope.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Steve for getting this shit looking real nice, you know, and presentable for the folks.
I got to give my little brother Cap credit on that as well. That was a group effort. I was bouncing ideas off of him, and he was throwing shit at me. So we went back and forth quite a bit before we came to the final on that one. So
Shout out Kaepernick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He'll see this later on. It is it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, Monday tomorrow in Korea right now. So he's sleeping. He got to get up here pretty soon. So, but
Yeah.
I'm ultra excited for these to hit the street and for us to actually, at this point, I think people have gotten snippets, but nobody's been able to sit there and chew up the whole project. So I would be excited for people to give a little feedback and let us know what they think, because I think this body of work is insane.
Yeah, man. Shout out CP bought a copy. Tremaine bought 2 copies,
Oh shit.
I think he got his homeboy an autographed copy for 15,
That's
so
what's
shout out
up.
for the extra love, Frank Mank Lope bought a copy. D Man bought a copy. So yeah, man, and they'll all have early access to the album, So if they can find a CD player, they can slap the album early.
That's awesome. The other cool part is, we got other merch coming. We're hoping to do some posters, some stickers, and some T-shirts and things too. So April 28th at Woolies, if you show up when we're uh, performing this for the first time, I think is kind of the plan. We will have records on hand. We will have some stickers, T-shirts, and posters and things of that. So there'll be other merch and packages and things that you can scoop up from us. So I mean, for me, that's exciting. You know what I mean? To be able to offer all of this and really just bring it to the fans.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good time. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for the release. I feel like, man, we might need to throw a listening party. At a Future and T Bear and Frank Mank Loke and them or something.
That'd be hard. That'd be hard.
And have a little nice get together and shit, and bang out merch there too.
Hell yeah. That being said, I grabbed the images that we had kind of talked about earlier. So we are going to have a Field of Dreamers sticker that is going to have the album cover on it, obviously. We also have this graphic that I just threw up on the screen. It is something that I put together. It says your mom's favorite spot for hip hop, EmceeTV The
Ooh.
Podcast. And it's got the link on it. And then it's got a cartoon graphic of Ray and I in a kind of psychedelic type of setting with the city of Des Moines behind it.
So we talking about mamas? Uh-oh.
I mean, I felt like it was fitting. It's your mom's
Talking
favorite podcast.
mama. Ooh, that's their mama. That's their mama.
And then I wouldn't be doing justice if I didn't mention this other little sticker that got put together. It's the spray can. It's the infamous graffiti, the graffiti character. You know what I mean? And it's just a spray can with a little graffiti graphic on there that says EmceeTV, and then it's got the YouTube channel. So, man, I'm excited. I'm excited. There's, I started putting some projects together. Ray got a ton of projects being put together. We just dropped a Field of Dreamers. There's a lot going on right now, bro.
Dog, it's so ridiculous. It really is. Like, I just wish I had the money to finance all of these projects properly.
Well, you were saying, I mean, you guys got some new records you just dropped last night. Plus, you got a handful of projects kind of on the back burner, in the process of getting ready to be released. So,
So right now I got Field of Dreamers that's doing October 21st. October 29th, I have the second single from me and Diamond G's album dropping. Me and Diamond G have an album called Digital Trafficking. That'll be dropping soon.
and for the folks that, sorry, I leaned away from the mic. For the folks that don't know, real quick, you don't got to go too deep, but just let them know
Yeah.
who Diamond G is.
So Diamond G is from Kansas City, Missouri. You know what I'm saying? He's a orca, whale maffy. You dig? That mean he running with Rich and them, Rich the Factor. And yeah, man, it's all love. That's the OG homie, and we linked up for an album. So we're gonna drop the second single October 29th, and the whole album's coming soon.
That's exciting. So
Yeah.
this. Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. So I was
Okay.
just gonna say this. This brought me to. This reminded me. I had Dutch Newman from Kansas City on the other day. He's a battle rapper. He and I battled a long time ago, to be honest. At the Record Bar, my very first battle in front of anybody, and yeah, it was. We're gonna play the footage at one point on here.
You
It's
cooked his
rough.
ass, huh?
Oh no, man! He got up in my face yelling and shit. I didn't know. I thought this motherfucker was gonna hit me. I was like, oh no, this motherfucker might really hit me.
Oh no! This is before Taekwondo.
Yeah, I was down there solo dolo. I was looking around like I don't know how many people he brought, but I'm by myself, and this is not looking good.
Yeah,
Um, and
that's
so,
hilarious.
but the point was, you were talking about Rich the Factor. He shared a moment where he said he was at. I think he said he was at Tech Nine's house. I don't want to be misquoting the story, but I think he said he was at Tech Nine's house the first time he met Rich the Factor. So that's kind of cool. That's exciting. That I mean, he said he'd been over to Tech's many a times, but I feel like he said he was over there and he met Rich the Factor through Tech Nine. So that's ultra cool.
Probably shit. Yeah. And then shout out, hey. Yeah,
Shout out
that's
all of them.
hard.
Yeah. But anyways, I interrupted the story, bro. Go ahead and go ahead,
uh,
get back at it.
and then after that, man, after the Diamond G album, I got a solo EP called Designed to Win It. That's all 8 tracks, all produced by DJ Q. That just got mixed. So man, I'm about to finish 2025 strong as a motherfucker.
That's hard.
So
That's hard.
then I'm done. I'm essentially done with my second EmceeTV album. So that's, I think maybe I got one more verse to drop, and then the second EmceeTV album is ready to go. And that's called The Enemy's Oppression.
There we go.
So it's
Man,
crazy.
yeah. So then we got artwork for that coming, and then
And you could do the artwork for that too. That's all you.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Let's make it happen. And then we already started artwork for A Field of Dreamers too. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's the third album.
Yeah. So we got kind of that's a rough title or whatever. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to get that ironed out. But yeah, I'm ultra excited to see what that does for us. So it's exciting, man. There's a lot of dope music coming. A lot of performances coming up. You know what I mean? Yeah, just dope stuff. A lot of fun.
Yeah, man. And we got obviously we talked about it previously, but we both have records with the Orca, the Northwest Orca, DZ.
Shout out DZ.
Yeah, so DZ, we got a heater, and you know what I'm saying, Steve got a heater or two maybe. So
I got one coming called The Real Is Back. And
The Real Is Back.
Yeah. And so I've been working on that one. And I'm excited, man. That one's going to be a big record. I'm going to drive out to Seattle and go shoot a video for it, I think. I put that in this year.
Said I'm going to drive out there.
You know what I mean? Beep, beep. Hello, I'm here.
He said, Steve, but it's a 23-hour drive.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way.
See you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. Shit.
Want to do breakfast?
And he means that, though.
I'll pull up. I'm knocking on your door. What's happening,
I'm
fellas?
knocking on your door, fellas. Holy shit. Can I borrow some brown sugar?
Brought some donuts.
Holy shit.
No,
that's love, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to DZ, man, making that play happen. Shit. I might have to put the team together and we have to tag team in an SUV behind y'all or something.
There we go. We're going to convoy.
Yeah.
We're driving through Yellowstone National Park, waving at the bison.
Hey, but we don't have no issues, though. We coming safe, though. You know what I'm saying? We ain't coming to shoot nobody or no shit or no animals. No. We ain't trying to shoot no animals either, dog.
Oh, shit. Nope.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, that'd be fun, man. You know, I've been to Seattle once before, and it's a cool vibe out there. You know what I mean? We did a family vacation. I was looking a while back. It was 2014, I think, was when we drove out there, me and Cap and the wife and kids. And yeah, Seattle's got some cool shit. They got the Space Needle. You go up in there. Yeah, apparently they put a glass floor in it now, so you can look straight down and see the ground.
I was supposed to go out there to Tacoma. Me and my wife. I had one of my big homies stayed out there. stayed out in Tacoma for a few years and shit. And I was supposed to go visit him probably like 10, 12 years ago or some shit, but it never didn't fall through for whatever reason. So I say all that to say I've never been.
Well, I mean, I guess that means we're doing it then. It's a must.
Shit, I don't know about all that driving shit, dog.
Well, shit, you just catch a flight. I'll meet you there. I'll bring the camera.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Speak of my language.
Done deal. He said, I'll be there, Steve.
Speak of my language.
All right, man. So what do we got going down? The Broncos are already playing the Jets, I think, right? What was the deal with that? Why was there such an early game this morning?
It's that London shit.
Ah, okay. Chiefs got the ultra late game today at 7:30. I said ultra late just because it's going on noon here. What looks like there's quite a few games kicking off at noon today. Broncos are actually winning as of now. Oh, it's final. It's over with. Broncos won.
They better win. Fucking Jets was 0-5.
It's like dunking on a little kid.
Yeah, they better win.
Seahawks and Jags at noon. Who you liking in that one, bro?
Seahawks and Jags.
We was talking DZ. I'm just gonna
Jags
go Seahawks.
The Jags are on fire. Give me Jacksonville. Fuck it. I got Jacksonville going 5-1. They're gonna take care of business. They're gonna shut Darnold down.
Okay. Seahawks are 3-2. Everbank Stadium is where they're playing. I'm not sure where that is. Is that do you know?
Jacksonville.
Okay, so it's a home game for Jacksonville. So they're already favored anyways, more than likely.
Yeah.
They ain't got to travel.
Seattle's favored by 1.5 points.
Okay. Oh, and they had to travel.
That
okay,
ain't a
so
lot, though.
okay, all right.
That ain't a lot.
We got Chargers and Dolphins at noon. What are you thinking on that? That's
Chargers.
Opposite sides of the that's opposite sides of the coast. Chargers are 3-2. Dolphins are 1-4. Dolphins are looking a little rough. They're playing at Hard Rock Stadium. There's a lot of people injured in the NFL this year, though, isn't there? I mean, I feel like I saw a news analyst or whatever talking about how many people are injured. Kittle's out. Purdy's out. I'm trying to think of who else is out. That was just off the Niners, but that came up in conversation.
There's a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people injured. Rams and Ravens at noon.
Rams.
Yeah, they're 3-2. Baltimore's 1-4.
They got a lot of injuries too. Lamar Jackson's hurt.
Yeah.
And half of their defense is hurt.
Your Cowboys are playing the Panthers. You guys are 2-1. Carolina is 2-3. What are you thinking?
Dallas should win. It's not going to be a large margin, but I got Dallas by 6.
Okay. This is Bank of America Stadium. Is that you guys? Are you home?
No.
You're on the road.
We going to Carolina.
Okay. And then there's
Carolina.
Bengals and Packers at 3:30. Niners and Bucks at 3:30.
Packers over the Bengals because the Bengals got fucking Joe Flacco, and we already know that story. He's cooked. Bucks and Niners should be a really good game. They're both 4-1, but the 49ers have just been holding on. Their wins haven't been really convincing, so I'd like to see the Bucks take this one.
I was going to go the other way just because of the Iowa connection, because of Purdy and Kittle.
Well, fuck them fools. No.
He said that does not factor in for me.
You're right. Especially if you're a 49er.
Oh, yeah, you guys got a little...
Nah, man, it's all love for the home team, man. George Kittle. I don't know about that Brock Purdy shit because he's an Iowa State guy, but I'm a Hawkeye. But
before we get off, we better talk about that win over Wisconsin yesterday. But we'll stick with NFL before we make that pivot. Lions and Chiefs 7-20.
Babies.
I like both of these teams. One. Yeah, Lions are probably favored, I would guess. Oh, actually, Chiefs are home, but Lions are 4-1. Chiefs are 2-3.
So I say the Chiefs are favored just because they're saying the Chiefs are back now.
Okay.
They saying they got their shit together. I would like to see the Chiefs do this, pull this game off. I'm going Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I mean, that's my team, so I'm gonna have to go with it. But if they ain't playing each other, I'm leaning towards the Lions. But the Chiefs are the squad. So
I'm going Chiefs because if the NFC playoff landscape. Okay, if the Lions go 5-1, that's a very strong record, and to be able to say they knocked off the Chiefs, that's very nice bragging rights in the regular season to carry, regardless of how slow the Chiefs have started. They're still the Chiefs.
amen, amen.
So let's see the Chiefs knock off the Lions tonight. That'll be
Okay.
good.
Yeah, we need that W. We need at least to be 3 for 3 on this.
Yeah, but then the trash bowl, the Titans and the Raiders, unfortunately. I say the trash bowl because you guys are 1-4. You're both 1-4. You know what I'm saying? It's both teams look bad. They're struggling very much. Geno Smith has thrown more interceptions than touchdowns this year.
Oof, that's a tough
Yes,
stat to have.
yes, he's thrown more picks than touchdowns. So, uh, heads or tails, I don't know. Let's see the Raiders pull it off. Let's see Ashton Genty run the ball effectively, and let's see Jacoby Myers get his first touchdown.
Here we
So
go.
I
Uh,
got Raiders.
it's a home team. It's at Allegiant Stadium. I mean, it's a home game. It's at Allegiant
Yeah,
Stadium. So to me, if you don't got to travel, that seems like that should give you a little bit of a leg up on the competition because especially if they're traveling from a long distance. You know what I mean? The Titans are East Coast, and Raiders are going to be full West Coast. So that's a lot of time change and travel and whatnot to kind of shake off jet lag, whatever. So,
yeah.
um, yeah. So before we jump off here, real quick, let's talk about that blowout in college yesterday. Holy guacamole, Batman! That was Wisconsin and Iowa. Man, was that 37-0 at the end? I think.
I'd have to
I'm pulling
bounce
it up
back
right.
on that.
Yeah, 37 to
I
0
know we had
yesterday.
I know we had the game on in the studio, so we was working. We was working. I knew Iowa was up big. Like you said, it finished 37-0. Xavier Williams rushed for 2 touchdowns. Mark Gronkowski ran for another to help Iowa clobber Wisconsin. Yeah, dig.
What I'm reading here on HawkCentral.com says the Badgers' opening kickoff was set up in an odd fashion, booting the ball from their own 20-yard line as opposed to the typical 35. That was due to an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty called during pregame. Uh,
Mm.
yeah, I mean they started off rough, and it just went downhill from
Iowa
there.
had 3 takeaways. You win the turnover battle. That's always going to help. Uh, it wasn't very many penalties. Only 2 penalties for Iowa on the day. Only 3 on Wisconsin for the day. They both kind of struggled on third down conversions. Iowa went 5 for 12. Wisconsin went 5 for 13. But that score is just lopsided.
It's dominating.
They got walloped.
Yeah, for sure. And I was bartending when it was going down yesterday. I had some people just kind of shocked. I had one guy say, "I think that's more points than Iowa scored last year altogether."
Dude, and on top of that, we scored 37 points, and our quarterback had 0 touchdowns.
Oh, I
Only
didn't realize
threw
that.
quarterback had 0 touchdowns, passing touchdowns, I mean,
Yeah.
and only passed for 107 yards.
Wow. That's a lot of running plays. That's a lot of moving the ball, man. That's impressive. That's impressive. Yeah, shout out to Iowa for the big W yesterday. Unfortunately, the Iowa State did not win, but that'll you win some, you lose some. What are your thoughts? I know you're not a huge fan, but what are your thoughts on the Iowa State situation? I feel like they came out ultra strong last year. And they came out in the beginning of the season. I think we were 5-0 before we started taking L's. I thought it was looking like a promising season.
I say shout out to Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, for taking care of business yesterday.
Ouch. Ouch.
You know what I'm saying? The Buffaloes, you know what I'm saying? Cut Iowa State's throat like they were supposed to. Yeah, they. And I'm gonna just say that.
It was 17-24. Iowa's 5-2. Colorado's 3-4. 3-4.
Colorado's really struggling too.
Yeah.
That was a big win for them.
Yeah, I mean, it was a home.
Their season's pretty much over.
It was a home game for them, so obviously they had a little bit of advantage. But we're damn near in the same time zone. There ain't much of a shift, and so, I'd like to see Matt Campbell turn it around. I think he's a phenomenal coach. I think that they've played really well. Prior to this, they had a lot of momentum. They're an impressive team. He's done a great job with that school up there. And I don't know. I'd like to see him turn the ship around and get her back on track.
You got a kid going there, huh?
Nope. My kid goes to UNI. And
okay.
Unfortunately, UNI got kind of walloped yesterday too. They played.
Where's that, at Cedar Falls?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think they played South Dakota State yesterday, and it was 3-31. Panthers lost. Panthers got beat.
I got a glimpse of that game.
Panthers got beat by the Jackrabbits. I think it was an early game. I want to say it was 2:00 yesterday.
The Jackrabbits.
Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully they get it cracking. I'm excited for basketball. We got a couple of games coming up. I'm going up to the Nuggets game in November. Me and a couple of the homies are going to slide up and catch that. My son's coming along. It should be dope. Ray, are you excited for basketball? I know football is kind of your main jam, right? But you're definitely
yeah. I'm Lakered out though.
Yeah.
I'm Lakered out though. Shit.
What's your prediction for this season?
Lakers play tonight.
Oh, okay.
Lakers play tonight, preseason. You know what I'm saying? Lakers and Warriors. I think the Lakers finish as the top five seed. We go to the playoffs and we make a deep run. Luka's in great shape.
He looks like he lost a lot of weight. He tightened it up.
Oh yeah, he's on that LeBron program, baby.
I thought you were gonna say Ozempic.
He on that LeBron program, man.
I dig it. I dig it. No, that's dope. And
LeBron got him drinking adrenochrome. They drinking that baby blood.
Oh no.
West. That's how they stay young and active, man.
Just took a dark turn.
It did, didn't it?
All right, news and weather and news. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's all love.
No, that's dope. All right, well, big ups to the Lakers tonight. Hopefully y'all hold it down. Big ups to the Chiefs. I know we're gonna put up the W, and big ups to the Cowboys. I'm hoping you guys hold it down. I think that's our time today, isn't it, Ray?
It is, man.
It is. All right, I appreciate everybody tuning in. We had a hell of a lot of people up in here. Thank you for commenting, supporting, sharing the podcast. We appreciate everybody. Big ups to Tremaine, CP, and I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody up in here. Tremaine, CP, and everybody else that commented this morning and was active up in the live chat while we did this. Until next time, this is your boy, that motherfucker C for EmceeTV.
It's your boy Big Ray, Wes, BIGG, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast. And they know.
Enjoy your Sunday, y'all. We out. Peace.
We've been known to snatch a piece or two. Y'all can't take over cause we gon' eat the you. Rock steady like a ginger brought Aretha through. This shit torture and I'ma keep feeding you. On that East Coast shit, y'all better duck down. Price on his dome, 5 on it like yuck mouth. When the plug get knocked, that's when the price jump. American Nightmare, that's where the Spice won. Rappers running like Ricky in the alleyway. Putting an end to the week, no Saturday. They want static, get it shaking like Cassius Clay, passionate thugs, mixing Douce with Alizé.
Don't play with us. Them goons ain't got you safe enough. Yelling fuck 'em like Smokey off the angel dust. My life so real, sounds like I made it up. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up. Dangerous, sharper than a razor's touch. We hit that strip and get the cake up. God hate ugly, so ain't no saving us. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up.
Big balls don't take